Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, well under 20. In fact, today my carbs are 7.9. So, whatever food plan you do, the behaviors that I talk about here, the changes that you can make in either your attitude or how you physically, execute whatever food plan you're having can all work. It's applicable to all of us. So, no matter what you're doing, you're going to have to keep doing something, even if it's changing something, right? So you might as well just keep working on yourself because that's where it's going to begin and end for you, right? So, oftentimes I'll talk about things like nighttime eating or just having portion distortion or just not paying attention. The whole am I hungry or am I thirsty thing, especially when the humidity is at 99% and the heat index is at 100 and all of those sort of things. They're gonna play with you, right? They're gonna play with your sanity. Currently, it's playing with my sanity. Every week, I'm putting on weight, and I haven't changed a thing. It's just so darn humid here, and I just feel like a beached whale. I'm not doing anything different, and I've watched enough of Keto Chaos, Tammy, and she and I are of the same. It's just the same for us. I mean, it's like we just nothing changes, and yet the scale is on the upward. So I'm not happy with that, but I'm not going to go insane about that because what good would I be going insane in front of you guys, right? Would that, after all the talk I do about the scale, I'm still weighing myself one time a week on a Thursday morning. But it is totally impossible that I could put on a pound of fat in 7 days when I'm having, 1,400 or fewer calories every day. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm just a female. Maybe some of you identify. I will not be buried with my scale, but I could bury it sooner. So today I'm using my handy dandy little Cronometer, and this is what I am having. I am having 1,253 calories. I am having 57.7 grams of protein, 7.9 carbs, and fats are 96.5, which is kind of amazing. I'm having 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and 4 tablespoons of Evu macadamia nut oil on my salad. And so I'm having 6 ounces, I believe, 6 ounces of sirloin tip grass-fed beef, 60 grams of mushrooms sauteed in butter, and then my great big salad, my great big bowl of lettuces. And so that is the 1,253 calories for the day. And, with all the blah blah about calories not counting, it's just a a marker. It's just something to, for me to monitor that along with the macros. And macros are fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. And because I'm an older woman, I have lower protein, and I definitely have my carbs under 15, so I'm just having the lettuces, and that kind of works for me. But as I said, if you are who you are and you're working on your food plan, it's going to be a food plan no matter what. So adjusting your attitude to it and just going along and trusting the process is what happens. The older you are, it might be more difficult to lose the pounds because you've had more years of maintaining your card-carrying, insulin-resistant body. And so it takes a long time to break through that. I don't have any artificial sweeteners or diet sodas or fruits or grains or sugars in my daily food plan. So when I start to get crazy about, this weight gain, I have to, put it back onto the summer and the heat index and things like that, because I'm not having things that would contribute to my gaining. So, yeah, so I'm just going to continue to have what I have because it's worked for 2 years worth of maintenance. I just know that come the fall, when things calm down a little bit with humidity, that I will probably drop the water weight. I can see it. I can see it right on my stomach with the belly bloat. And, I'm not going to get panicky and think if I start running 10 miles a day, I can exercise it off, because that's not going to work either. So I do what I do, and I don't have a lot of stress in my life right now. So I'm not building up the cortisol either. I do work overnights, and that matters in the scheme of things, but I really definitely take really good care of myself, and I eat one meal a day, between 3 and 4. And so I have a 24-hour fatty fast. I have a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in 2 separate cups of coffee in that time. I got up today at 2, washed my hair, did the sheets, planned the food, built my salad. I've done a lot of things already. And so I will be ready for the day. And then I will have, I'm working on my first butter coffee. And what time is it now? Oh, it's 4:30 a.m. And then I will have, it's funny, it looks so much lighter out. And then at around 9 or 10, I will have my second buttered coffee with my meal to follow 5 or 6 hours later. It just works for me. I love my one meal a day. I keep it real simple. Many of you know that. And many of you know that, we call it kind of boring, but for me, it's safe. It keeps me where I am. And, I get lots of comments from people that do their keto food plan different, and it works for them. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters, is that you find your secret formula. Doesn't even have to be secret. You find your formula and you execute it every single day. And isn't that what it's all about? So, OMAD, Mike, sent me a link to watch a Sean Baker clip. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever watched him. He's a carnivore. He's a doctor. And, of course, he's in fabulous shape. So it just showed him eating 16 burger patties from In-N-Out that cost him, I think, $16 or something. And then he went home and had a steak or two after his workout. And, and all I could answer to Mike was, well, I could get probably 4 pounds of grass-fed beef instead of 16 patties for the $16 and have that healthy, nice beef. I'm going to make the leftover stew again with my 2733 fat burger. They sell it at BJ's in a tube. And I know it's feedlot beef, but that fat was just delicious the last time we had it. So I did have a pound in my freezer, so I'm defrosting that now, and I'll make that tomorrow. And tonight, as I said, is the sirloin tips, the mushrooms, and the bowl of lettuces. And so keto-wise, I'm still doing the same. I, have those quirky little habits that I do, and they just work for me, and there's no need to do anything else. I went to see No Excuse Girl. I hadn't seen her in a long time, and it's so funny because there's so many people that are doing keto that I used to watch, and suddenly, I have to go find them to do it. So I watched her. I watched a couple of Richards. I watched a couple of Fat Girl No More. I watched, who else did I watch? Keeping It Simple with Teresa. Keto Mad, I always watch his. And I see that Steve Gonzo has a cooking one. I think I will be catching that. So I've just been doing the do. I saw Dr. Berg doing a live one a couple of days ago, but it was too late to tune in. And so I have another Tammy, Keto in the Chaos, to catch up with. So I'm busy with all of that, along with my little keto coaching business as well, ketocoachingsarah.com. And so I stay busy and fully immersed in my keto all day long. And I'm getting interesting feedback on the scale. It's nice, it's square, it's sturdy. And I know that weighing things on either my Fiesta plate or in that big salad bowl, either the crystal fluted one or the floured one, that I can see the measurement. Before it was kind of tricky with the smaller one that I had that's definitely not as sturdy. So I am happy with that. So that's it. I hope you had enough time to drink your coffee and enjoy your morning briefing with nothing new, but another day of keto, done the way that I do it with my carbs under 10, and my fats are very low today. It's just an interesting day, and I'm happy, and it's filling, it's satiating, and so I'm just going to keep doing it because keto works. And my version works for me, your versions work for you. I think that's very cool. And so I will see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Isn't that what it's all about? Wisdom and food? See you the next time. Thanks for watching.